Hey guys, what I have here is the Synergy E5, and I made my own quick release battery tray. Some might be interested, some might be not, but I like them. I think they're cool. So what I did was I went and bought all the parts that I needed to do this, and you get the front battery tray. You can go to Experience RC, get the front battery tray, and get you 3 of the frame braces, the spacers or whatever you want to call them. And that's all you need. But I went ahead and ordered 2 so I could have 2 battery trays just sitting there on the batteries. What I did, the first thing I did was slot these a few millimeters down here so I can have a little bit of adjustment. These holes are already pre-drilled into the frames, so you just need to come down a couple millimeters so you can get your adjustment the way you want it and stuff like that. Alright, I'm going to put this phone on some Velcro here so I can start showing you guys what I've done. Okay. To make it easy, I went ahead and did some measurements and stuff like that for you guys with these 2 plates. The first thing I did was took the battery tray right here and I measured from, let me get something pointed out here with, from the inside of this turn right here to right here. It's about 14 millimeters. So, of course, 7 is going to give you a dead center. I took a pencil and I marked my dead center. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see it or not. Well, anyway, you can see where the powdery residue and stuff where they make their cut, and or there, so you can see the pencil mark right there for dead center. And then what you'll do after that is take you another tray, and off the front of this right here, you're going to mark back 8 millimeters on this side. It don't matter where, just as long as you're ½ inch away or so. Then 8 millimeters back on this side, mark that. Take you anything straight and mark it all the way across. That'll give you your square. Okay, guys? Alright, now here's the part that you'll take this one right here that you got your center that you made with the 14 millimeters, and you'll slide these 2 together. Now I got my spacers already on, so it's kind of monkeying me around. But you'll put these together and keep everything square, top and bottom, and and then slide them out together here. And then when you see that pencil mark meet your square mark right there, that is your dead center for the bottom plate. Okay, make sure the top and bottom, you can set it on something nice and flat to make sure nothing's out of square with these 2 pieces. You'll mark that, I'll drill you a hole through there. And what I used was a drill bit. It was a small drill bit. It was 3 3/32. It's not the exact fit. It's a little tighter than it should be, but you can wall her out until it goes through nicely and stuff like that. Okay, and then you can, for the other one, you'll take this one and use the hole that you drilled with the 3 3/32 bit and get the whole plates, put them completely together, all corner square, flush with everything, and then take you that 3 3/32 again and drill for the center of the second plate. Okay, and then this will be your bottom plate, guys. This is where the pin's going to go through from the one we got with the 3 3/32 hole in it. Okay. By the way, I used all Matt's bolts pretty much. You can use you know, all his frame bolts for everything that I did here. So anyway, once you've did that, you'll pile it out. You know, you can work your bits up to where you don't get off center or something like that. You just don't have to jump right to I used a 7 3/32 bit to get that diameter for this right here, which is his frame spacers. Again, and I cut them off. There's a hole right there for the frame spacer that's made into them. Where are they at? I don't see them. Anyway, cut you off a 1/4 inch or so of the frame spacer right here, like I did. And you can see that hole in it right there. You can actually put a pin through it at the bottom of the plate if you want. But I took and rounded it off so where it gets in the hole, it'll just kind of, when it finds that hole, it'll just find itself and just drop itself right in. Okay, I got one pre-made up, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together so it gives you a good idea. I hope this helps. I don't know how much it's going to help. I don't know nobody helping me with the camera. Anyway, I got the one made up with the spacers that are supposed to be on it from building it from the manual, and then also I got that hole for the pin that it's going to drop in through. We're going to go ahead and bolt this in real quick. I'm going to put 2 in on this side to save us some time here. Of course, you're going to put all 4 in, no doubt. We'll put one in the front, easier to see. Okay. The second thing we're going to do here is grab the plate. We're going to slide that in. We don't have the pin in the front of it yet. We're going to figure out, you know, how tight we want that to be, where it's not, you know, hard to get in and out. Once you've done that, you know, with the slots that we talked about that we drilled earlier, put your bolt in, find where you want it, tighten it up. I put some washers on it to get a little bit more diameter and a good press on the frames where it'll never slip. A little bit more of a bite. Doesn't really need it, but I did it anyway. Okay. Okay. Here's the plate, and where I drilled my, and you can see where my marks and everything are, and where I drilled my 3 and 30 hole. Then you'll take that part that we dremelled off, cut off whatever length you want it to where it don't hit the canopy. There's a lot of room there, so it's not a whole lot to worry about there. You'll tighten it up. Of course, I'll use a wrench to snug her down good, some Loctite, so she don't work loose. Here she goes, guys. Just slide it in, like so. Pops right in, no problemo. Got one pre-made up for you. Battery already on it. You don't strap the battery down to this, as it's going to hold itself down once you strap the battery around the frame. Alright, so I'm just going to slide it in real quick. There it is. Of course, check your Velcro. Run her through. There she is. She's nice and tight, not going anywhere. You're going to get the battery out. No fighting, no more Velcro anymore. Just pop that off, raise her up, slide that baby out. Okay, sweet. Remember, guys, go to Experience RC. Every bit of this can be bought, and they're all Excenergy parts. You don't need to buy any special parts. Just you know, you need to have your Dremel, you know, your Dremel and stuff like that to cut things like I told you to, and mark things. You just need a pencil, and really about wraps it up. It's all stock parts that's in stock right now, guys. Thanks.